Hello, my tender beauties. I'm dying. At the rate of 1 second per second. Let me fucking fire up the old Gameatron. Did we ever play? No, we didn't. We never played Heart of the Killer. Uh-oh. Where'd the camera go? Should tape this up here. Hang on. Can't find any tape. That's one thing I don't have any of. How did that happen? Where's my cat also? Anyway, without further ado, there we go. Let me know if you have video and audio. As always. I'm dying. Should probably talk to a doctor. This is the one we never played. Sometimes when I wake up, there's a moment where I don't know who I am. Book of Habit falls away. Move over to the window. Thank you, Short Talk. Turns out I'm still in the Dream Resort after all. We started this one last time, but we never got very far. I realized we had skipped one of the earlier games. Well, part of sleeping in a different bedroom is feeling like you might wake up with someone else. I'd better start my rounds in case it turns out I'm still myself after all. Probably wise. Outside, it's this indistinguishable summer day. You're dreaming about erotic disavowal. How do you feel about sleep? I like it. I suppose it's necessary. I fear it. I don't mind. Neutral. Very refreshed. Haunted by half-remembered visions. Groggy. Requires sustenance. Have you ever seen this person? Memory. A new world of exciting wallpaper greets me from behind the door. Oh, check out this sick music. Pop art basement. Dresser drawers are varnished shut and can't be opened. Insurance liability. Getting harder to tell how long I've been staying. For a while I kept a tally. Little pipe's a nice touch. Look at that sad dog. Interior design. I see. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Quiet and still. Thought it'd be less creepy as soon as it opened up for business. It's hard to say for sure. Can I go this way? I cannot. It's pretty linear. No, it's not. I can go into and out of doors. Dressing room feels like it's being stuck in a wardrobe. Air is still and heavy. It's smothered by too many coats. Well, I'd better see what my options are today. Hate to ornate frocks and gowns. Weirdly out of style. Some of the stains. Decisions. Oh yeah, I gotta choose what to wear. They're both sort of preppy. I like this one. Looking smart. Looking sharp. Looking stylish. Oh, no one sees me. Something slides beneath the door. We'll see. Yeah. Murder victim. Fast casual. The forbidden areas. Body will ever be found. I never caught a glimpse of whoever leaves these forms around. I don't know if I'm sure if I'm supposed to tip. Okay, the room's already boarded up. It's a bit much. It is a bit much. I talked about this on stream. This is like that 1990s Mattel game where you talk to cute boys on the phone. It wasn't Mall Madness. What was it? Dream Date? It was Dream Date. This is where I quit because I wanted to play them in order. Dial-A-Boy. The elevator descends, carrying me further into the complex. Eating someone else's room service, are we, BB? You fat pig. How dare you? You can get the OST for this, by the way. It's downloadable. It's not by the same person who made the game. It's an independent artist. Mystery Shopper. Oh, that's right. I couldn't get past this part, also. It's fun at first. Paid a room around the shopping district, looking for things that didn't fit. Empty aisles, furniture looked off-brand. Each discovery seemed charged with secret meaning. Started liking someone else. A secret agent invested with mysterious authority of the consumer. Password to the frozen world window displays. Enter does nothing. I like Tiny BB. Tiny secret agent BB. She's adorable. Look at her. Look at how small. SMOL, small. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Window displays. Is that a cue? Is that a hint I'm supposed to use? Nothing better to do? Would you like some money? Yes and yes. Oh. Soon I had second thoughts about the work. Running my senses, eye spitter. Private eye. Here's I couldn't quite see. Understand to store credit schemes on terms I knew never able to afford. Relatable. Is that so? Well, that's a shame. I'm just about to contact you about this new lead that came in. Peaceful, secluded resort seeks sample guests. Must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Competitive pay. One more job. One more job. Surprisingly, it's all been going fine, although I'm still not sure exactly what a resort is or what you do when you get to one. It seems to involve a lot of statues. Rooms so dense with ornament that it's easy to feel lost within them, or like an ornament yourself. Is this place just a fantasy camp for people that dream about turning into furniture? I mean, not entirely far off. Sinister painting. I guess the real question is why they're lodging me here to begin with, given they're not exactly a target audience for a place like this, although I can't imagine who else would be. There's a guy over there, I think. The Courageous is a pool out in the open courtyard. I didn't bring trunks. Oh, it's a statue also. Fooled by statues. A classic condition. Man's oldest dream. Specialty sweets. And sweat body, the marble horse. Some kind of girl detective franchise. Couldn't they find anything to fit this theme? Isn't that your life, BB? Your desires are our business. What's your opinion about cowboys? I'm pro-cowboy. I'm anti-cowboy. I'm anti-cowboy. You remember the Red River Valley? No. A handsome cowboy walks through the front door. Pleasure, excitement, or fear? Does the paraphernalia of cattle ranching have emotional meaning to your heart? Yes, too much. Too much! Exhibit hall. What about their fantasies of being lost inside a boutique furniture showroom? The velvet drapes sway slowly in the breeze from the AC. So supposedly there's only going to be one more of these. There are going to be 9 Strangetown games in total. Deals for Living, Dreamland Furniture Collection, coming soon to finest stores near you. Use the feedback trials. Mike, firm affair CEO of the Dream Resort. Business is his number one love. Could there be room for another in his heart? This is just Dial-A-Boy. Bob, yeehaw, this rootin' tootin' CFO enjoys lasso yodeling in late nights among the plains. Said to be looking for his very own sweetheart of the rodeo. Paul, the artist of the board. Creative instinct shines in the marketing department. He's brooding but deep. Will the muse allow him to complete his masterwork at last? What is this? Zany one. Hamburgers. But does this easygoing demeanor hide a sensitive soul? Tom, representing the HR department. There's also Prince, region of the distant landlocked country of Moldovia. With its old world charm, is sure to treat a lady right. What? Familiar, no time to think about that now. There's the bell for focus testing. We're like a one-person focus group. What a hellish nightmare. Welcome to the experience room. Use left and right keys to indicate emotions. Maybe. Actually, that's pretty cool. No. Chewing gum? No way. Guantanamo Bay. What did that affect, if anything? Boy, the examined life really takes it out of you. That coffee doesn't help much either. I could swear I once found a bathroom around here somewhere. Like a fat rat pees in a pod. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, are you new? Excuse me, this is the girls' restroom. You must be a fellow guest reviewer. Call me Cece. I edited a zine about strange occurrences that happen in the city. Many of which seem to revolve around an elusive figure I refer to as the murderer. That's what BB does. She has a doppelganger. Are you the only other person here? Well, there's also HH, LL, JJ. Oh, they're all like different versions of me. I think I found the truth about what's going on here. I'll give you the full scoop. They're like clones of me. I guess I should be reassured to find out I have peers. Why does it feel like time to skip town? Well, you're the only bunny person. They're all human. What does that mean? Did I pass the phone already? Where's the phone? I don't like that. Oh fuck, what is that? Oh what? God, what is that? Oh fuck, oh shit. It nabbed me. Oh, a dream. Must have been a dream. Isn't this a different bedroom? I don't actually remember heading back to my room last night, although I put that up to a general monotony of days around here. Maybe I'm still in the same building as last time? Oh yeah. I have a choice. I think I'll go this way. Indoor garden, very nice, very nice. Very stately. Very appealing. Dial boy was ringing, but was the call meant as a warning or a threat? The grinning and impassive faces of the boys provide no answer. Let's check out this room too. Giant clown. Of course, giant clowns. Why? Would I expect anything different? It's so like me to yearn for the road less traveled. I couldn't just not check it out. I made my way back to the bathroom. There's nobody around. Uh-oh. Does not seem like there should be a mirror tunnel. I'm not a fucking mirror scientist. Or anything. Oh, I had a bad day today. Who wants to listen to my tale of suffering and woe? It was a shit show. Basically, it was one of those perfect storms of things going wrong, where just everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong at the same time. Table stack of documents. A familiar face looks back. Well, at least I know it wasn't a dream. On the table, I found a conspicuous looking keychain. This is Marcy's world. Marcy's world number 1. Audiences around the world were moved by its earnest depiction of a maiden's heart. As a result, sold like gangbusters, and the fabled 1990s zine boom began. The what? Marcy's world number 2, on the other hand, took 10 years to come out. Cost $100 million to produce and sold 30 copies. That's when we knew the golden age wouldn't come back. I wonder what this is doing here. Doll made a synthetic chair. Apple filled drawing pins. Intrigues or not, it's probably a good idea to think about getting out of here. These focus texting products seem like they're getting increasingly deranged. Not this again. Where am I being watched from? Don't be a spooper, man. That's a spooper, man. Hey, maybe I don't need to grab my stuff. Well, at least it's nice weather for a stroll. Beneath the moon, the rooftops sprawl and ramble like a pleasure garden. Behind me, I hear the creak of the bedroom door. Ooh, baby, it's time to get out of here. Beloved, flee swiftly from the central tower where my secret private submarine docked underneath the compound shall whisk us both away to a life of romance and adventure. Don't you know who this is? Look into your heart. I would also be obliged if you fill out this departure survey below. How'd you rate your stay? Would you recommend us to a friend? I'll think about it. What was your favorite part of the resort? Fresh linens, horse room, pool, mounting fear of being killed. Complimentary muffins, I want to say. Pretty sure I don't know anyone who owns a submarine. What's this doing on the roof anyway? All good questions, to be perfectly frank. That is quite suspicious. Oh, Superman got me. Yeah! Not a lot of grip strength in this boneless trash bag arms, motherfucker. Go back to waving at people outside car dealerships. Is that racist? Might be. I don't know what he is, though. Ivy door hangs open in the dark. I didn't even need to use the key. Really? I'll be damned. Come quick, don't you recognize my voice? It's me, the beloved, the one of your from your dreams. I'm here in real life and waiting for you. I'm in a room in the resort. I don't know about that. I feel like this is the Spooper Man. Trying to get into my pantaloons. You know my name. Why won't you call it? All you have to do is call. I'm counting on you now. Which one am I? Reach out. Reach out. I'll be there. I'll need you to call. Call me. Call. Call. It's the Dial-A-Boy. Which boy do you think it is? Do we have to choose a boy from the Dial-A-Boy? Call me, call me. I'm not touching the fucking dial boy. Shh. You know, in basic your questionnaire, you should have emotionally imprinted on at least one of them by now. Would it help if we put a dial-a-girl group instead? Not particularly. Wait, who are... That happens sometimes. We do our best to give people what they want, but sometimes they don't know what it is. How about we just fit you for something off the rack? What's gonna happen to me? Ah, God, why is it so realistic? Oh, fuck, that's uncomfortable. Pumpkin summer. I ain't want no pumpkin summer pumpkins. What's happening? I woke up in a nameless city, one I knew to be cursed. Come downstairs, I made pancakes for the Harvest Festival. Where am I? I'm in a 90s sitcom world. Why? It's shaped like a house, but the proportions are all wrong. These walls and furniture seem to bear no trace to earthly manufacture. Why do I feel like I've seen this all before? I like that. I like that she comes from an unreal world, so in a realistic world, she's out of place and it's uncomfortable and alien. I was not expecting this. I don't think it's possible to. Quite a large bathroom. The rooms wind aimlessly as though misremembered from a dream. Huge functionless chambers branch out from the central passage and seem to contain nothing but a handful of props. What is this place? Oh God, it's like a Unity default. It's like not even. It's hard to place the style. It doesn't feel modern because I guess because there's no lighting. This feels like a PS2 game. Downstairs, I glimpsed a darkened chamber sprawling out at random far beneath the earth. Presumably, this room was used for religious ceremonies of some description. Sounds up my alley. Oh no, this is of course just the basement, BB. She's so out of place in reality. I guess that tracks for her character. She lives in a kind of fantastical realm. The kitchen is the smell of burning. I'll encounter a thing clearly in my mind, but where am I? How do I know all this? Back in cursed reality. No. Oh, it's false rabbit mother. Sleepyhead, it's me, your sister. Oh, it is sister, isn't it? Aren't you excited for the festival? I know you're a hotshot big city writer now, just passing through as part of a book tour for your hotly anticipated novel. But it'll be a great way to reconnect with your life-affirming small-town roots. What? You should say hi to everyone at the Pumpkin Festival. They'll say Greg from high school will be there. Remember Greg from high school? I don't remember. Ah, it's so... Ugh, it's uncanny. Is that really my sister? It's not like her to be awake during the day. And it's all coming back to me. Yes, this is my quaint hometown, although for some reason it reminds me of Vancouver. Wait, what's that? What's that bloody lump? What's with this lighting also? This is so... My skin is crawling right now. I can't tell you why. It's just the juxtaposition of styles, I think. There's a lot of dead bodies. I used to be a hotshot vampire fiction author, but I had a chance meeting on the plane and reminded me of the importance of love and family. I've never been happier. Greg from high school is asking after you. Thank you. I wish you the best. Your eyes are missing. All the eyes are missing from these heads. Don't talk with me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. You could be very happy with Greg from high school. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. Yes, indeed, many are saying this. These are dead bodies. Pumpkins burst through the soil like corpses sweeps from shallow graves, as if the earth itself were too sharp with flesh for further entry. And legions of the dead numbering the numberless murdered of the history of the world. I get it already. Greg from high school, Jesus. Oh, shit got spooky. If it wasn't already spooky, it's now twice as spooky. At least 2 times spooky. Did this just turn into PT? Did this just turn into the motherfucking back rooms? You fucking shitter. Greg from high school. What do you think, you're too good for Greg from high school? Yes, he looks like someone who strangles his wife in Tennessee Williams play. Look, I have a schedule here. What if you told me what your horrible private death fantasies are and we can make them come true? We have the technology. Ha! Nice try. This is just like the time when I was 8 and my friends showed me a picture of Club 7 and asked me which one I liked. I had no strong opinion, so I just picked one at random and everyone else said, ew. That's not really what I was talking about. How about this one? Look, it's a Manic Pixie Dream Girl. She'll make you a mixtape for when she's chopping you apart. No! It's like Sam I Am. It's like Green Eggs and Ham, but with romance. How about this? A high-powered office romance. Maybe I needed to work late tonight. You're having a dinner with a very important client, me. Is that even legal? Maybe BB doesn't want to be with anyone. Leave her alone. Welcome, investors. Welcome. What does desire look like in a world of casual mass death? For obvious reasons, top retailers begin asking this question. Ragmop acting in collaboration with the Consumer Survey Institute. The Dream Resort, a bleeding-edge romantic horror simulacrum designed to furnish you with behavioral demographic details on love, death, and imaginaries of today's top youth subcultures. Wait, Marcy as in, that's right. With the commercial failure of Marcy's World #2, I moved on to consultant work to clear the debt. That's when I ran into spooks people. They're consultants too, in a way. It's for you. Just say what you want. Can it really be that hard? Don't worry, it'll all be over soon. What I want is Cha-Cha the Tree Frog. What? It's the name of a frog-themed animal mascot for the Rainforest Cafe. That's kind of a deep cut. You maybe want the frog from the Warner Brothers cartoons instead? I don't want anything. I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting design. Don't look at me. Fuck you. Show me your desires if you think they're so great. Will I regret not going into that door? Should I have gone in there? Then I woke up. The hotel had been abandoned. Shoddy construction materials. Bouncing back and forth, most weary of my travels through the country of desire. When I got back home, I decided to do the opposite. Playing video games. You won't last 10 seconds in this game, my lord. I got that reference. That's not a very sexy frog, though. I've seen some sexy frogs in my time. Whatever that means. Let's play Root Man. Let's discover our roots together. Firmly grasp our roots. You know the ones I mean. We don't have any cat friend joining us quite yet. Waiting on the little cat to come and decide to make trouble. Is it launching or not? It says it's running. Okay, here we go. Something's happening. Something's going on. Nothing's happening. I'm gonna go piss while I wait for this to load.
Roger on Union 121. Roger. 34, 134, come in. So are you in route to the battery, suspect 318 East 3rd Street? For repeat? Roger, it's on your screen, 318 East 3rd Street. In the parking lot, see the parking attendant, subject vehicle is a white van, unknown license. Subject a female his van.
Okay, I'm back. Why? I always pick the worst time to go pee. When it seems like it's going to take forever, but then it never does. It loads right after I leave, I bet.
27-hour battery suspect is at 318 East 3rd Street. Is that related to your phone?
I'm a copper, eh? The game froze. I don't know what's happening.
Police, open up.
I was loading sound effects. I have SSD. It shouldn't take that long. Everything's on... Nope, froze again. There we go. Flashlight caused it to freeze yet again. There we go. Wow, that's dog shit performance. Pretty good graphics. Froze again. I might not be able to play this one. The really demanding ones don't jive well with the streaming software. just gonna break and enter. Like Santa Claus breaks and enters all the time, and he's a good guy. Look at the lens flares from the flashlight. That doesn't seem like it should. Well, that escalated quickly. Someone had Chipotle in here. I give so much trash or shit to Chipotle, but they make a good product. You know they're owned by the same company as McDonald's. It might even be owned directly by McDonald's. I don't remember which. Looks like the owner's phone. I can't do anything. It's frozen. There we go. Frozen again. What's on the back? I can't wait to find out in 5, 4... Never mind. There we go. If this was Resident Evil, this would be the beginning of like an 11-hour escapade, like doing clock puzzles. What it is, Zulu, what it is. We're a police officer investigating what looks like an explosive period in a suburban home, and it's not running too well. Assets look good, graphics look good. I don't think a cop would touch anything like that. I don't think he would take a key. I feel like as soon as you saw the blood, you'd leave the house and get backup to come in with you. Yesterday in the forest, I found a strange idol made of roots. Why'd I bring it home? Now he wants it back. If you're reading this, don't take it in your hands. I'm going to do that exact thing I was told not to do. Let's find that idol and put our hands all over it, and also rub our dick and balls on it. For good measure, just because it could be good luck or give us superpowers. This doesn't open. Anything behind there? Doesn't look like it. Do you see any idols? Creepy idols? I see spooky looking trees. You ever get scared of trees when you were a kid? Like branches rubbing up against your window? And imagine like scary tree men, like Ents from Lord of the Rings outside who wanted to eat you or diddle your penis. Did that do anything? Did that open like a secret door, or am I just being edgy? I also probably shouldn't be walking around in the blood. Oh, here it is. What's this little thing doing here? Looks like a 5-year-old made this. I'm Rootman, and I'm coming to fuck your ass. Not if I fuck my own ass first. What's happening?
What the heck is going on?
Ah, what's going on? Oh no. Oh, it froze. Maybe we'll make a full version. How? Out of what? What was your plot? Your plot was police officers report to a house, find blood, find a note, and pick up a stick man, and then Scary's root man shows up and you instantly die. Is that really promising enough to make a full game out of? Where's the rest of the plot? Maybe I'm being overly critical. I guess it's exciting if you have the technical skills finally that you need to make something like that. And it looked like, graphically, it looked like a reasonably well developed game. I really strongly feel like you shouldn't make a game until you have an idea of like a story, though. I remember this one. This is actually really innovative. So, we're a kid, and we got kidnapped by Jeffrey Epstein, basically, in this game, and we have to escape, but we can't see. We're blind, but we can see through the eyes of a teddy bear, if I'm remembering the game right. Switch to the right window, please. Okay, the taskbar is still in front. I've never seen my computer do this before. I don't know what's happening. Or if anything is happening. Oh, here we go. Now it's doing something. Something's happening. It's just loading shit, I think. I badly need a new processor. So this is a good time to tell you what a horrible diarrhea shitty day I had. For the past several months, whenever my dad has been out driving, occasionally his car won't start and I have to come jump it, and he doesn't want to buy a new battery because it still mostly works. And now mine's doing the same thing. Usually I'm the one who rescues him. Today it was the other way around. I was out driving and my car started to throw all the errors it usually throws when the 12-volt battery is going bad. Which I hope it's not, because it's like a $200 battery. Anyway, the main screen turn on. Secondary screen not turn on. Center console's display just is dark and doesn't work. And I could turn on one at a time. If I push the power button, one of them would turn on, the other would turn off, and vice versa when I push the power button again, which is how it behaves. What am I saying? What it behaves, how it behaves, and what it does when the battery is very close to depleted. Not the main traction battery, not the lithium-ion high-voltage battery, the 12-volt lead-acid battery that even plug-in hybrids have to run 12-volt accessories. So eventually it just wouldn't turn on, as sometimes happens. I don't know why. It should be in. I got it just like 2 years ago. And I had to call my dad, who lives nearby, to come save me. He tried to come save me. And what happened is he had a flat tire. So he tried to use his tire pump. He only made it within like a mile of me, and he had to stop. He asked me to walk to him, to bring him a working tire pump, because I had one in my car. Not like a manual pump, like an electric one. So I walk all... This was after an hour of waiting, by the way. Unfortunately, my dad doesn't really check his text messages except once a week, and doesn't really pay attention to his phone. So he didn't get my calls, and he didn't get my texts. So I was just stuck for an hour, until he finally noticed my messages and was able to get back to me. Then he tried to drive a jumper kit to me. The jumper kit's like a suitcase battery with alligator clamps you can start a car with. And those don't work well either, because they have damaged batteries, because he leaves them sitting around fully depleted for years. But they work okay if they're constantly sitting on the charger, which is what he does now. So he tries to come get me to bring me a jumper for my car, and his tire is flat, so he needs me to come bring him a 12-volt tire pump. So I walk on foot. I walk a mile to bring him the tire pump so he can get his car to my car, so that we can jump my car. But when I get there, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry. It turns out the hole in my tire is bigger than I thought. I tried to patch it, and I'm going to need it towed to a service center. Like, wow, that really would have been nice of you to let me know before I walked the rest of the way here. If you had called me as soon as you found that out. But so now my only option is to take the jumper kit from him with my own pump. I left him with the pump in case he could use it. Then I walk all the way back to my car. I use the jumper to start my car, although the center console screen still won't turn on. And it runs on gas for like a mile before it switches back to battery for reasons not understood by me. I think it does that when the hood has been opened. One thing I did learn is I don't have to open the back to get at the battery terminals. There are battery terminals under the hood that work perfectly fine, which saves me a lot of grief in the future. I used to think that I had to get to the terminals in the back of the car to jump it. I don't have to do that, actually. Now I'm going to carry the car jumper in my car with me. We have two of them anyway. And I'm going to carry my lithium-ion battery to charge it from in case I need to. This has really just been a clusterfuck. If anybody had asked me, why are you out walking around with all this shit in your arms? Where are you going with that equipment? I wouldn't have been able to tell them. It would have taken me like 6 hours to explain the situation and how everything got to where it was. So everything failed at once. Everything went bad at once. We both need new batteries, but new batteries are expensive. I don't have the money for a battery unless I take money out of Bitcoin at its lowest point. I also bought a new battery less than 2 years ago. Well, yes and no, Zulu. The center console does turn on, but the screen does not come on. It stays black. I can still use the buttons to control the temperature and to control the audio system. I just can't see anything on the screen. Something's happening. I think it's frozen. Here we go. So I think the story is that this pedophile gentleman here who abducted me carved out my eyeballs, but I'm a magic child. I have magic teddy bear eyes. My teddy bear can see for me. I also believe it is the case. I suspect what's going to happen is as soon as the car fixes itself, it tends to fix itself. As soon as I have, what am I trying to say? Game frozen. Oh, here's the cat. What am I trying to say again? I forget. Something about the car. As soon as the battery is charged again, everything will fix itself. I think is what I was getting at. Game froze. This might not be playable. This is actually a pretty high-end game for my computer right now. Game froze. Game froze. That's what I'm doing right now, Short Talk. Kind of. I'm leaving it turned on and plugged in while I stream to charge the 12 volt. But I've done that before in the past, and it doesn't permanently solve anything. The problem reoccurs at a later date. Hello, kitten cat. You mind? At least finish crawling up on the table. Don't halfway do it. It's time for kitten cat cam. She's just strolling around on the desk in the way of everything, trying to find out how to best block my view. Ow, my penis. Xbox control pad does not work. There are only fixed locations for the teddy bear. Game froze. I don't know why it does this. I'm not playing anything very CPU intensive. Still waiting for it to unfreeze. I may have to quit this. I may not be able to... I used to be able to run this. What changed? What changed between then and now? My computer got more powerful, not less. It shouldn't have an issue. It's still frozen. I'm going to wait a couple, maybe 30 more seconds, and then I'm going to quit. Looks like it just froze here. It's not that kind of battery, Zulu. It's not a flooded. Nobody uses flooded cells anymore. It's AGM. So I can't open it up in the way that you described. Okay, it unfroze. That was a long period of being frozen. It's a volt, yes. Teddy go. No, Teddy does not go there. There he is. There's the dude. It's a really clever idea for a game. It's a little bit morbid subject matter, even for a horror game, though. It's a different button, also, to pick things up. I don't know why. There doesn't seem to be a good reason for that. It seems to needlessly overcomplicate the control scheme. Oh, I see. Thank you, Teddy. Nope, nope. There we go. I need the teddy bear closer to me, I think. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will try the thing that I do in my life that normally works for me. And hopefully that'll work. And if that doesn't work, then I'll take a look at what you've recommended. What do you think of the premise of this game? You remember this game? Isn't this pretty clever? They call this second person. I don't know if that's... Usually, having owned this car since 2017, when it does this, if I just charge the 12-volt battery back up again, it sorts itself out. But only until the 12-volt battery drains again. I don't know what drains it. I think there's some kind of parasitic load somewhere. Like I have something plugged in that causes that to happen if I don't remember to... Do you mind, cat? Okay, here's the cat again. It's cat time. Can't see. Can I push that box off the shelf and make a shortcut? Cat, do you fucking mind? Oh, lovely. Good. Just what I needed. You're gross, you know that? You fucking animal. Aren't you lucky that I cherish you? Reminds me of Little Nightmares. He's gonna come investigate. Ooh, I don't want my butt fucked. That's okay with me if it just stays unfucked. Forever. I read Clarissa, I know what happens. Zulu, you're assuming that it won't fix itself, and I think that history teaches us a different lesson than that, in my case. But I appreciate it. I think that's not a bad idea anyway. You fucking cat, you mind? I can't see what my options are. F to close, okay. Why is that a different button too? Why do you have all different buttons for all these different things when there's no other... You could have context sensitivity for a single button. Why would you need any other button than like spacebar or left click? Frozen. Cool. Cool Frozen game. Okay, the dumbwaiter works now. What's the fail condition in this game? Is that you just never escape and it becomes like a Joseph Fritzl situation? If you fail once, then is your second life like the child you have with your captor, who grows up into a girl this age, and then you have to try again? That's morbid. Fair enough. Same thing here, I think. Oh, he looks creepy too. He looks like Plastic Man. Can't. Oh, there we go. I need to put the teddy someplace. There's an item here, but I can't grab it. Because the teddy can't see it. Ain't that a hell of a thing? Is there any way to put teddy bear? Oh, I see. No, wait, that's still in the wrong place. See, here's the item. I don't know if that's an item, actually. It might just be shiny debris. We have to get out that door. If there was something to jump on, I see. Okay, thank you. I understand your advice. Okay, it's like a periscope. Turn around. Turn around, there we go. There you go. This is just Little Nightmares. It's creepy how his glasses glow like that, though. Also his 1970s cardigan. I think it's supposed to be here. How long have we got until this game is a hate crime? Or like problematic, like the depictions of trans people in sitcoms from the 90s. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, I can just keep giving him a run around. No, no, no! He's gonna fuck me! Oh, he fucked me. Oh, no. It starts everything all over? Do I not have the key? Do I still have the key or not? I don't have the key. I have to do it all over again. What was wrong with my timing? Oh, there's a key up here, too. Why does he have these mechanisms? Am I gonna not like the answer to that? If I ask why he has sliding hook mechanisms in his home? What does he normally use these for? Like meat? Is he a cannibal? Salty. What would you use it for? Would you actually get a lot of use out of that? Do you watch a lot of DVDs in your car? I've thought about that. I don't think I've only ever used it while camping. We got both keys now. Good thing I'm a magic child, otherwise I'd just get sodomized relentlessly for the rest of my life. Did I put down the other key when I got this one? I might have. I did put down the other key when I got that one. You can only hold one key at a time. You're just a small little baby. You're a babito. I understand you're not supposed to try to understand these people, but usually when it comes to a fetish, I can somewhat understand the appeal, but like kids have the body of Gumby. They're built like frogs. Like, you know how frogs have no ass? It's just straight up and down. For the first for the many of the the first I want to say 10 or 20 years, not 20. I don't want to name any. This is a touchy. Oh fuck. For the first stage of our lives, we're just stick figures. We're not like fully formed humans. We don't really... Oh, fuck. You ain't gonna fuck my ass. You tell me he wouldn't dive out the window after his fuck meat? After his meat on a hole? I think you're giving him too much credit. Also, she's certainly dead now, since she's alone in the woods in winter. Hope he has a microwave. That's the implication, right? I think the implication is that he's a cannibal, that he rapes children, that he kidnaps, and then he eats the flesh so they don't escape and tell on him. Did you find all the hidden children? The what? There were hidden children? I didn't rescue any of them. Oh well, sorry kids. I'm gonna leave them to their fate. I feel kind of guilty now. I'm adjusting the camera. I'm trying to get the cat in frame. There were hidden children. I didn't rescue them. Oh, look at her tummy. Look at this soft tummy. Look at this. Look at how long this tummy is, too. Oh, this little fellow. You're just a little panther. You're just a little jaguar. Look at her making air biscuits. She loves having her tummy rubbed. Jenny never liked having her tummy rubbed. She was too scared to let anyone touch her tummy. Allball is just a marshmallow. She's just a pampered cream puff who's never known hardship. She also grabs stuff, like bottle caps, just to play with stuff while she's on her back getting pet. Like the Xbox gamepad, or my watch, or whatever happens to be close by. You little shithead. You're the best cat in the world. You act like it too. Under. I don't remember this one. I couldn't tell you what it's about. I have a hunch. Like, I try to think I could understand anybody academically. I can't intuitively put myself in their shoes, but I feel like I can reverse engineer people. If something has boobs, I'm like, yeah, all right. Like furries, I'm not into that, but I can see the appeal because they have boobs on them. If you take like a Mountain Dew can and put boobs on it, I'm like, all right, yeah, I'd fuck that. But if there's no boobs, like, how are you? What? Oh, I remember this now. It's the no boob conundrum. Boobless. Summer 1941. Not a good year to be German. Let's see if Steam controller works. Yes, it does. I remember this just being a general. Nope. World War II Hell Dimension. I don't think there were that many trenches in World War II, actually. My dude, my guy. Like inflatable balloon women, not for me. But if it's like if there's a recognizable woman's figure in there somewhere, that I understand why it would push the right buttons and make your neurons activate, like your almonds would activate in your simian brain. That would be really useful to have, that Tommy gun, which absolutely was not used in World War II to my knowledge. I feel like this person doesn't have any historical. This must be the way where my comrade go. We're playing Borat, I guess. That's the canonical main character of this game. Like, you know those jet women who are hybrid airplanes and women, and they have like pointy plane noses? Because I guess somebody got horny one time looking at airplanes taxiing on the tarmac. Because they're like sleek and shiny. And like, I'd like to fuck one of those. But it would need to be more like a woman for that. It's like, yeah, okay. I mean, it's got the right anatomy. But then there's stuff where there's not a recognizable sexual element to it. And it's like, Ward doesn't determine who's right on the left. It's like, what is there to appeal to you here? Strange. The sounds of guns firing and people yelling have been replaced by silence. There's something wrong. It just became quiet. Maybe the war is over. Probably not. It happened in 1942, I believe. I believe the Nazis took power in 1939. Spent all the money in the government coffers, rearming and paying for social programs. Or 1939 is not when they took power, is it? Is it? Because I remember the Nazis were in power for 12 years before the war. What was that? I didn't even see shit. Aw. Yeah, no, I tried to work for USPS, but by that time I did not yet have any heated clothing. If I had heated clothing and like a shoebox full of batteries, I could do UPS, but in the winter it's just a no-go. Some things robots ought to do. What's that shadow? Who there? Who that? One of the things I don't understand is the train furry fetish, where it's a furry, but it's also It's like Thomas the Tank Engine, but with a furry head on it. There's a lot more of that than you would expect there to be. It's like Choo Choo Charles, but with like nipples and dicks and whatnot. I like trains too, but like not like that. Not like that. I like to ride on them. Not like that. It just keeps getting worse. Oh, Cat, this is a really bad time for you to be cleaning yourself in front of the monitor. The dude looked like a shriveled up grandma labia. Not that I know what that looks like. Like fucking chewing gum. I don't know where to go. I can't see shit. I passed this fucking cat. This is like the censorship cat. She prevents me from seeing spooky stuff that will harm me. Hunker down. There we go, now I can see. I think I missed a key back here somewhere. So there's plant life. We can't be in hell proper. There wouldn't be plants. There's potatoes. I believe those are... Are those potatoes? They've got roots coming out of them. If these are potatoes, then we have a food source. We might have a water source. We could potentially survive here for longer than expected. I'm back in that mental mode of trying to figure out which of these hell dimensions I could survive in and for how long. What's taters, precious? I was reading earlier today about wartime suicides, where it's pretty common for like people on the losing side of a war to commit suicide because they just don't want to deal with the aftermath of losing a war. And it was really common among Nazis, especially when the Red Army was advancing on certain locations. They didn't want to get raped to death, so they would just eat a bullet. Lots of them would do it together in a group, which I guess diminishes the fear and trauma of basically being forced to suicide by circumstances that beyond their control. Probably not great for your brain. Oh, you know who I'm going to finish that thought before I move on. That's like the grimmest situation I can imagine. Where you painted yourself into a corner so badly that you have no option but to shoot yourself, and you just can't not do it. Like if you were a mass shooter, not that I ever would, not that any of you ever would, but if you just imagine that you didn't do it, like someone controlled your body, a demon controls your body, like the conspiracy theories where the government mind controls people to mass shoot. If that was real, and you just woke up and there was a gun in your hand and dead bodies all around you, and you realize, oh shit, I'm a mass shooter, you would have to. There'd be only one thing left for you to do, and no matter how scared you are, you just have to go through with it. And that's like the ultimate nightmare scenario in my mind. I can't imagine anything worse than that. Okay, not the right type of helmet. I don't know if he could get the asset pack he wanted to for this game. It seems like he just couldn't get the right assets he got like a Tommy gun and like a baseball helmet. Just try to imagine being like a German doctor in Berlin in 1942, where just shells are falling all around you, the Soviets are closing in. Every time you turn around, you hear a bang, and when you look back, one of your colleagues has already blown their brains out because you took your eye off them for 5 seconds. And there's like whole rows of people marching out into the street and then shooting themselves together or jumping off bridges. You'd fucking lose your mind. There's not. That's the grimmest, most brutal thing I can imagine. Just mass suicide party. You basically have to look in fiction to find any situation so grim where you have to start thinking about that. Like zombies. There's a lot of situations in zombie movies where you're better off just taking yourself out of the equation. Or in Aliens, there are a couple of suicides in Aliens where you don't want the xenomorph to get you because of what happens if they do. Not really in Terminator, although in Terminator nobody knew what they were doing in their labs with humans until after the war. They thought the Terminators would just kill you. If all they do is kill you, you may as well not kill yourself, because it's the same thing they'll do to you anyway. If they had known that you could have your skin cut off surgically, so they could experiment with making living flesh coverings for T-800s, that might change the equation somewhat. Okay, I can't seem to open this. I don't know why. I should be able to. So, on a lighter note, that's less horribly depressing. There's this cool dude I found on YouTube. I want to be buddies with him. He reminds me of Zulu, but with electric cars. His name is Declan Cav. He also is a YouTuber and is also a streamer. He's trying to do the same kind of thing I am, but his whole gimmick is that he buys up and restores ancient electric cars from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. He seems neato. I would like to get to know him in a platonic way, being that I'm a heterosexual man. He's got four unique mobility electric cars, which are like these goofy-looking dorkmobiles from 1982. And they run on lead-acid batteries. We talked about this before. I just didn't realize that he was that accessible. I would totally love to have him as a follower for Hampshire, and I'd follow his project too. I think Hampshire would intrigue him. Seems like that kind of person. He is 19 though, so I feel like that would be weird for a guy who's closing in on 40 to contact you out of the blue when you're in college and be like, I want to be your buddy. I sometimes forget my years because I'm just, I guess, an immature person. Okay, why is this bloody? Where am I? What is this subterranean war world? There's a lot of suicide in World War II, though. It's a horrifying time of blood and death all around you. If you weren't being forced to drown yourself or gassed or worse, and you're being raped by the Soviets, or you were shooting yourself in the street with a bunch of your former co-workers and family. It's like the ending of Mist, the Stephen King film. Just a massacre of people who don't know each other. Oh, we found a new area. I guess I didn't know this was here. I guess it's similar to the anxiety I feel about spaceships. Even if you're on a really big spaceship, if something really goes catastrophically wrong, there's nowhere to run to. If you're on a ship at sea, you can at least have a chance, because you can get like a lifeboat or like a life raft. If you're on a spaceship, the spaceship basically is like a mini planet. It's your entire world, and every part of the spaceship is guaranteed to become lethal to you in the event that there's like a penetration of the hull by a micrometeorite, or a fire that rages out of control. There's so many things that can go wrong, and then you're not safe anywhere on the ship. It's right behind me, isn't it? It's right behind me, isn't it? I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Is that not supposed to happen? I might have fucked up. Oh yeah, I wasn't supposed to do that. As soon as you get the bomb, it starts chasing you. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it's uncomfortable. It's a generic Spooberman, but it's got like a chicken gait. Its body is like a chicken body. Steam controller was not good enough. I had to go mouse and keyboard. Oh, it's right behind me. I just caught a glimpse of it. I don't like that. That's clever, actually, having the staircase wrap around so you wind up necessarily glimpsing it here and there. Otherwise, you never get a chance to look back at it without dying. So there's a food cart near me that started selling chili dogs, and let me tell you something. Sonic the Hedgehog is idiot. He doesn't know what's good. Chili dogs are bullshit. Because you can't fucking eat one. They're impossible to eat. They're like tacos. Or like hard tacos. They fall apart as you eat them. What somebody needs to do is make like a taquito chili dog. Uh-oh. Where you like instead of putting it in a bun, you wrap the chili and the dog in a tortilla and you fry it. So there's like a solid capsule which holds the sausage permanently bathed in the chili in every bite. So like a chimichanga dog, kind of. Or like a taquito dog. Whereas the solution to the problems of the hard taco are simply the double-decker taco invented by Taco Bell in the 90s, where they use a soft tortilla wrapped around the hard shell, adhered to it either by molten cheese or by refried beans, because that adhesive layer holds the fractured fragments, the shards of the hard taco shell, together as you eat it so that it doesn't fall apart in your hands and then dump everything in your lap. It's a solved problem. It's just they need to not sell them without that. I don't know which way to go. I don't remember. I mean, which part of the chili dog is ruined? You still have the chili, you still have the dog, you still have the onions, whatever else you want. You just don't have the bun. And what is the bun? It's empty carbs. It doesn't make any difference at all if you replace one carb with another. Ah, shit! I'm not winning at this, am I? Oh, you little soft tummy kitten cat. Oh, you're too cute not to pet. She wants to kiss. She sucks on my thumb like milk will come out of it. My fingertips. What are you doing with my hand? This is a cute kitten cat. Oh, you don't want to be... Oh, do you want to be pet or not? Oh, you want me to stop petting you, but you want me to know that you're not mad at me. Okay. I can read my cat's emotions better than people. Sometimes she doesn't want to be pet, but she doesn't want me to feel rejected, so she'll push my hand away, but then she'll grab my hand and lick it before I can have my hand back. It's like, no, not right now, but yes, later. Do I go up the stairwell instead of down? This is going to be a dead end too, isn't it? I feel like it's not up. The answer is not up the stairwell. I'm getting real fucking tired of getting caught by Chicken Man. I had a Chicken Man nightmare once. It wasn't exactly a Chicken Man. It was like, they had human faces, like the Oko from Zelda, from the Twilight Princess, kind of. They had the body of a fetal chicken, like in the egg, but they were gigantic. They're like almost dinosaur size. They were like 11 or 12 feet tall, and the skin was like brown and translucent. You could see their hearts beating inside their chest and their organs. They walk like dinosaurs in the way that birds do, but they were invisible to most people, and they were like overlords. They were masters, and they were in control of puppet humans, which were undead humans that were obscured from our eyes. Like we could see them, but they looked like normal living people. But it was just an illusion, where actually they were reanimated dead bodies that didn't even have any mind of their own. They were like remotely piloted by these chicken creatures that were invisible to us. I got disoriented. I don't really care about this anymore. I'm getting irritated. This thing is too fast. This is my walking speed. This is my running speed. Stumbling in the dark, tripping over shit, and trying to navigate tunnels. It's not my idea of a good time. You can fix a lot of other food items that way that have the inherent problem of falling apart. With just like a fried tortilla. Like a lot of sandwiches, like Sloppy Joe's. I don't like that they're sloppy. You don't have to use bread, necessarily. If it was like a pocket, almost like a Hot Pocket. Sloppy Joe Hot Pocket. But not shitty microwave quality. But put together the same way, so that it's like a ensconcing shell of carbs that encloses it on all sides. Like a piroshka, which is a Russian treat of meat-stuffed bread. It's basically just Russian Hot Pockets. It's a solved problem. We just have to universalize the solution to it. It's like if some people didn't use wheels and or use like square wheels, not knowing any better. Oh, I don't like Chicken Man. Ooh, I don't like Chicken Man. Well, everybody knows about the bird. Well, the bird. Bird is the word. Bird is gonna fuck you in your turds. There we go. I didn't have to place the bomb and detonate it safely. Wake up, comrade. Oh, it's just a fever dream. Oh, this inspired me to write a story. I forgot about this. This was the inspiration, part of the inspiration for Resurrection Men. Look, we're winning. Winning? Yes, the enemies are retreating. Let's go. I'm excited to go home and see my wife. Comrade, no! Comrade! Only the dead have seen the end of war. Super profound for your Chicken Man game, bro. Whoever made this. I still like what it's going for. I like the vibe. And the presentation's reasonably good. Is it frozen? I can't fucking control it. So I'm gonna just exit out. Now we go to Park Lane. So I realized all too late that I actually have a channel called Hamdad Streams that I should probably have been putting these streams into instead of the Let's Play category. I don't know how to transfer them from one to the other. Is there an easy way to do that? Otherwise, I may just save Hamdad Streams for YouTube streams if I ever do that. That might just be the channel where I do that. And if you're asking why I take it so personally when food items are badly designed, it's not just food. A lot of things in life don't need to be badly designed, and they are. And it's just it just adds to all the little irritations of life. It's just friction that doesn't need to be there. It's unnecessary friction. If that makes any sense. And it's just death by 1,000 cuts. Enough. Enough of that. Those little irritants put together eventually just wear you down. You know what I mean? It's a design problem. I should have been a designer. There are lots of little tiny changes you can make to things. Life hacks, like eating Cheetos with chopsticks so you don't get the dust on your fingers. And Doritos, too. I wonder if in 1,000 years alien archaeologists will think that's what chopsticks were for. Well, like, obviously you would eat this with chopsticks because you wouldn't want to get the shit on your fingers. So I'm fucking almost out of money. I've got like $20 left. Twitch paid me recently. Thank God for Twitch. If it wasn't for Twitch, I don't know what I'd do. I got banned from Medium, so I can't use my Medium to raise money anymore. But I still have Twitch, and Twitch paid me like $80, $90, $88 about recently. Every other month I get between $80 and $100 from Twitch, and it's really a big help to get that infusion mid-month. Because then I don't have to plan my expenditures as carefully if I receive an infusion of cash mid-month. It really helps me make it to the end, but not this time. Especially not with my battery going bad. I don't know what to do about that. If I get banned from Twitch too, I don't fucking know what I'll do. After the train line. It feels like it's a cascade effect. Like eventually word gets around that this is the guy you want to ban. Like he's been blackballed and everybody's just going to kick me off of their service. If you're actually right-wing too, even the banks eventually seize your assets and won't do business with you. I'm not actually right-wing, but that's... Unfortunately, that's not good enough anymore. You can't just not be right-wing. You have to be all the way left, which I'm going to have to figure out how to do. I'm going to figure out how to eat shit and smile with my shit-covered teeth after taking a big bite of my diarrhea dookie sandwich. and be like, yum, yum, that's good, I like that. Because my survival depends on it. I'm an autistic man. I can't fucking hold down a regular job. I've got talents. I can write books that sell, but I can only sell books as long as I have the right politics. Otherwise, they freeze you out of the industry. I'm only surviving now because I'm not well known. That scares me. Like, almost... I want to say almost all. 80% of adult autists are unemployed, not, or at least not conventionally employed, and have other forms of income. I want to beat the odds. I want to support myself with my own creative endeavors. And I don't really see a future I want to be part of if I can't do that, but Medium is making it very hard. Twitter is making it very hard for this adult autist to support himself. Say what you want about the Christians, at least they forgive people. Have you ever seen anybody who got canceled later get uncanceled? I have never seen that. They stay mad at you forever. If you're problematic once, then they assume you're just always problematic, and they make you apologize, but then they don't believe your apology. SAFC, what does that mean? That wasn't there before. It's anxiety inducing. I have to change my mind. I have to. It's like being one of those people in war who has to commit suicide, even though it's impossible to make yourself do that under most circumstances. And you just can't. You just have to. That's the whole game? Oh, I forgot about how shitty that was. I guess it's just a mood piece. I would be astonished at the balls on these people if they asked for support and wish listing to make a full game out of that one day. We're not going to play Juice Galaxy, and you know why. Although there's probably a lot to it now. It just would take up the whole stream. We'll do that next time. I'm going to update these. While we wait for these to update, we'll play this one, where we interrogate a satanic nun. I think that's what she is. What would your advice be to me for succeeding in an industry where you have to compromise your principles? Where you have to believe that there are that there are 5 lights instead of 4, rather. I can't do that. I feel a lot of anxiety. I cannot believe there are 5 lights. I can't do it. I maybe would rather die. I'm in charge of showing you around the block. Let's get this over with. He's so wide. Look at how wide this lad is. Look at his strut, though. Look at the fucking attitude and how he walks. Is that... Am I wrong? That's a lad of considerable girth. Church, crazy stuff. I don't get paid enough to look after these twats, but I'm in charge here. Let's keep moving. Oh yeah, that's right. There were 2 mass shootings today, weren't there? There was one in, what is it, Mississippi, and then there was one in Florida. Mays follow strict schedule. They return to their cells at 8 p.m. What a hell of a thing to live in a country where you're so blasé. I mean, you can't even remember the details because they're mass shooting so often. Let's get a move on. far as I can go, lad. Subjects be interviewed to see if she's tricky to handle. No weapons past this point, you know the drill. Good luck, lad. Hope to see you on One Piece. E? E. Greetings, my child. What brings you here? You 2 questions. You may call me Sister Maria, my child. She seems wholesome. Are you human? I believe not, my dear, for the Lord sent me here to carry out His will. Is there a higher power? You serve a divine being, the Almighty. He is the embodiment of absolute truth. Sounds pretty cool to me. To purge the world of all sinners, to form a world of absolute truth. Sounds pretty good. Where do I sign up? Be not afraid. The Almighty will reach out when it is time. I was sent alone. I am enough to carry out His will. Child, tell me. Do you think humankind is free of sin? We move forward as a race. What do you think might drive your kind to sin? Anime girls. Greed, maybe. What leads humankind to ruin, my child, is lack of faith. Isn't that what all cults say, though? You believe in a God, a higher power? A higher power, yeah, maybe. O fool, shall thee not understand? I didn't even see what I clicked on. When the day of judgment arrives, do you not want to be spared? I don't even know if any of that's real. I think it's too late for that. I see you're cautious. I can understand. Take off your clothes. Let's see your titties. Also, I want to see if those antlers are real. Your wife, a sweet young woman, her death was unfortunate. I saw it all. You were both like-minded, energetic, but full of disbelief. Things could have gone very differently that day. It's a shame indeed. And you know that. Mind your language, my child. Remain calm. Lord tells me what I want to know. She has a floating eyeball above her head. I don't believe her. He is all-powerful, can see the future and change the past. Submit to him. So can Skynet, though. Submit to him and everything you once lost will be yours again. Here's your goal. Oh, my child, I believe I told you already. You eradicate all sin. My child, all of humankind began as one at first. Man was pure, free of sin. Man abandoned God, so they must be punished. Sounds like narcissistic relationship dynamic there. Like, why do you make me hit you? I plan on doing that. The seed of truth from which all began. Its divine power will reset the world to that of the pure one. Your mission is absolute, my child. Am I talking to the eyeball? I will eradicate the world of sin. I like some of that sin. Ah, my child, resistance will be futile. I think I've heard that before. But they may win the fight, but lose the war. When the day of judgment draws closer, the one who loses ultimately will be humankind themselves. That's not grammatically correct, you fucking idiot. Yes, my child, for the Lord will forgive he who repents. A bright future awaits those folk who accept the Lord. Also sounds like what a cult would say. Is it not a tempting proposition? I think it's designed to be. Humankind might refuse to accept his teachings. So be it. I have no other choice then. Well, day of judgment comes, they shall not be spared. You shall be judged too, my child, but I shall not be the one delivering it. It'll be up to the Lord to judge you. But keeping in mind on the day of judgment, no man shall be spared from his wrath. Farewell, Sister Maria. Oh. Did she fucking explode me? Am I meat chunks now? Or did she explode 3 years later? I guess I made it somehow. It's not really clear how I made it out of there. This is a vibe though, isn't it? Driving down a forested highway under an overcast sky. Whoa, what's with all the... That's too much fire. Usually there's less fire than that. I want to say, even if an eldritch god came to Earth like that and solicited worshippers, we've come a long way since the Middle Ages. We have, like, lasers and shit now. We would at least be able to put up a meaningful fight against demons and... If they're made of flesh and blood, we can kill them. I always wondered how it is we lost, exactly, in Doom 2016 and Eternal. Those are the two sections of the game, I see. I get you. I guess that's to let you repeat your choices. Try different outcomes. Not that I care to. If anyone wants to buy me a snack, you can do it. I won't complain. I'm gonna run out of money soon, so having like a pizza... Although pizza's not necessarily the only option. It's pretty expensive for what it is. I understand if you don't want to spend that kind of money on Ham Dead. I don't mean necessarily eldritch gods, but I mean like pretenders to the throne.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Wooly.
And I love apples.
Why is your mouth open that far?
I'm allergic to
Yeah.
apples.
That's okay. You should never be afraid to try something new.
But we don't even know where the store is.
Do you know where the store is? Yeah, that's right. Let's go. We're at the store.
It sure looks crowded. Bah.
No, it doesn't.
Look, there are apples. Can you see apple?
Penis.
Say apple.
Penis.
Apple.
Penis. Oh, it won't let me.
Good job. Now we can make apple pie.
Where am I? What does this mean? Don't let her take you. I don't like how her mouth moves. What's the shadow here? It's too late for me. I'm sorry for what I've done. They'll never take me alive. There's something else in these tapes. It's a little over the top Spooperton. I'm surprised this never caught on. Seems like just about every one of these stupid fucking mascot horror games gets a following.
Oh, you. We don't have much time. Whatever you do, don't.
Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda.
I'm Wooly.
Today, we're going to get meat for Grandma.
But isn't Grandma a vegetarian?
Can you tell us where the butcher is? Can you tell us where the butcher is?
Well, it's just Dora the Explorer. I get this. This raises many questions. The meat itself is still alive, outside of the body. Wang.
Can you tell the Suzanne what we need? Tell him what we need. That's right.
He seems like a Johnny fellow. I wonder what his angle is. Looks like he escaped from Baldi's Basics. This seems fine. Meat is lamb. Oh. Oh, the lamb doesn't want to die, of course. S. What does the S stand for? S. O. Let's see any other letters. I can crouch. It seems like it's inspired by Dora the Explorer. Mandy, you okay?
It's dark out. Let's go home. Home!
No, fuck you. Playtime.
Where's the house?
Where is the lamb? Why is there only there's only a little bit left of him?
Knock on the door. I want to go inside. Let me in.
Dude, she's like 3 feet tall. I can drop kick her. Penis. Penis, penis, penis. It's alright. It's kind of formulaic as games of that genre go, but I don't know what I was expecting. I played it before anyway. Wish I'd disobeyed more. That's, I think, a common feeling on your deathbed. Videodrome was awesome. Videodrome and Existence are fucking sick as hell back to back. I think Videodrome is probably the grimmer and scarier of the two, and Existence is more dreamlike and surreal. I'd say Existence is a dream and Videodrome is a nightmare. Didn't realize it's this late and dark. It is really dark. So this is one of those games that pretends to be like Resident Evil, but it doesn't really stick to its guns. It has some real-time 3D sections, which I feel like if you're gonna do re-rendered fixed camera angles, pre-rendered backgrounds, you should really go all the way with it. It's wild stuff. I like it. I think Videodrome is probably my favorite Cronenberg film. I watched a bunch of Cronenberg films not too long ago. I had already watched Videodrome when I was, I think, 16 or 17. Can I run? There's no running in this world. I'm back where I started. Cool. Yeah, that's how I saw Alien. Or Aliens 2. I watched Alien on my own. I don't know why my dad would let me watch Aliens. That's not a good movie for a child to see. I was 8 years old. It was really interesting science fiction. It might have been the first one, actually. I distinctly remember the scenery on the surface of the planet with the giant spaceship landed on it. It's this puppy again. It's barking at people. Puppy! Is this some kind of holes in the ground? It was made for me. Dur. These holes weren't here before. They look unnatural. I'll show you some unnatural holes. I almost... Let me get through here quickly. Oh, I can't run. You say that, but you won't run. That would fuck him up too. It's a rite of passage, I think, is early artistic creative trauma. You can show him a bunch of different things. I saw a bunch of stuff I probably shouldn't have seen as a kid, like The Great Land of Small, or The Ewok Adventure, or Wizard of Oz 2. Or The Neverending Story 2, or the intro to Supergirl. I saw a lot of stuff that was probably not meant to be spooky, but was really fucking fucked up for a kid my age. Like, Supergirl starts out in the Phantom Zone. It's like this. It's like a hell dimension, basically, where everybody's depressed and it's all muddy and gross and nasty, and there's no hope of escape. Ewok Adventure has this scene where they fall into an enchanted pool of water, and the surface turns into a sheet of glass. Almost like ice. As soon as they're through it, it's like one way passage, and then they're banging on the glass from underneath, but they can't break through it. That was nightmare fuel. I have so many fever dream memories. I can't be sure if they're real or not. That were probably just from my dad's Betamax collection. He had all these Betamax tapes of movies he recorded off TV. In the 1980s, you could make fucking anything and it would get greenlit. Oh, like the 1990 Blob, the remake? That one actually does have some really horrifying practical effects. Home isn't much further. What is this universe I'm in right now? I'm a little Japanese schoolgirl. And the player, you, aw. What was the point of that? Again, hard to say. It captured a mood. It seems like that's all they really have time and space to do in these short little games. Lost in the bathroom somehow. Is this going to be Toilet Rooms 2.0? Is this what it was called before the Toilet Rooms? This looks really similar. I remember this I want to say it's a scary movie. It wasn't scary. It was like the Munsters, kind of. It like had goofy looking monsters, like a fake ass Dracula. It was all elderly and gross. This looks really familiar. This looks just like the Toilet Rooms. This looks identical to the Toilet Rooms. How is this? How's this different? Is this just what it was called before they finished it? It's the same thing. Get a key. Normally you don't have to do all four yourself. So anyway, there's these goofy monsters, and this creepy old Dracula who keeps this cryostasis casket in his attic of his like haunted mansion. And there's this chick that looks like it's like this goth chick who looks like Lydia from Beetlejuice, who comes out of the casket. He's keeping her in suspended animation. And he says, "Will you marry me now?" And she says, "No, I'll never marry you." And the implication is that he's been keeping her in suspended animation until she agrees to marry him. And so that she never grows a day older while she's in there. I'm like, who wrote this? Who makes something like that? I guess Hollywood is the answer to most of these questions. I just... Also, the witches, Roald Dahl's The Witches, had similar fucked up imagery of like the witches pulling human gloves off their hands and having all grody, super long fingers. Remember The Witches? Stuff like that haunted me for the longest time. I just kept it in the back of my head. I didn't talk about it. I wasn't really sure if I'd really seen it or not. Only when I was older was I able to reconstruct where some of this stuff came from. But the mind's eye of a child is the closest thing to real magic in the world. It just distorts everything. It makes it into more than it is. And the way that kids remember stuff. It feels like a dream. Many of those memories. Feels like a half-remembered memory from another life. Cat, do you mind? Cat, do you mind? Well, you can flush the toilets. Well, there's showers. The music went away. There's water. There's fresh water. So you have water to drink. Pardon me? Goose? What? This really just seems like the toilet rooms beta version. Where'd the goose call come from? Those bugs. It's kind of rancid. It probably smells like shit. There's fresh drinking water though, and there's hot showers, and there's toilets. So this is not worse than a lot of Airbnbs. Where's the goose? Is that a valve noise? No, it's not. It is most certainly a goose noise. Aha, here we go. I need to find a key. Have you seen a key anywhere? I don't know where you are, Goose. Have you ever thought about how if there's an afterlife, it might just be like the last 10 seconds of your dying brain stretched out into a million years? I'm certain I'm not the first person to think of that. I feel like that's what everybody's thought of at some point. How the passage of time is subjective according to how your brain perceives it. So I was just making a connection between that and the dreamlike state of childhood memories of like movies and things. People talk about seeing their life flash before their eyes. Apparently that's a real phenomenon. That's something your brain really does as you lay dying. How long does that last? What if it's just a million-year-long fever dream made out of your memories and dreams? Like as the contents of your brain unravel. Aha, here we go. Am I supposed to be here? There's a key, I don't see it. I'm missing... I'm supposed to find the goose, I think. I don't know where the goose is. Is it going to be poking out of the toilet? It better not be. I remember reading about an experiment to see if we could make prison more economical by manipulating the subjective perception of time in people's brains so that someone could serve a 10-year sentence in like a minute. It's like that'll never be misused. Like you could probably use that for interrogation real easy. If you could make someone think they're in like a white featureless room for 10 years without any stimuli or company or anything to read or do. Then as soon as they come out, you say, well, are you going to cooperate? And if they say no, you just put them back in. And if you do that over and over enough times, eventually they'll relent and tell you what you want to know. Oh, it's this guy. This is the same game. Where are you? This is just the same fucking game as the toilet rooms. Let me delete that. We don't need that. We already have a better version of that. Burger and Frights. I remember this being pretty good, actually. I'm riding my bike, I forgot. Sorry about that. If I'd realized that was exactly the same game. Or like a beta. Burger. Is this what happens after Happy's Humble Burger Farm when you ride home? It slowed down for some reason. It gave me the Luigi Mario Kart look. It gave me ouchie no-no feelings in my tum-tum, Scoob. I don't like this. Oh, there's a bicycle. Did you just run over a dude on a bike? Who dat? Who dat? Who goes there? Said I should head home. That didn't look right. Is this where I work? Am I a young lad returning home from his first job? I fucking hope Book 2 sells well. If Book 2 doesn't sell even better than Book 1 did all right. We just got into the red a little bit because of all the 3D printed crap that we gave away with the books. We didn't give it away. It turned out to be costlier than expected to 3D print all that stuff. I think because they used a service instead of in-house printers. We're gonna go a little bit lower concept. I don't know what's gonna come with Book 2 as a bonus. I was pushing for a fine wooden fabric lined case of old timey medical syringes. I don't know what the law is about distributing syringes to people. And just painting them black to seem like they have vitriol inside. Once again, I'm where I started, chasing after a piece of ass in poverty on my bike. So I should head home. It just gets worse and worse every time. I think I'm dead already. I think that bicycle was me. I think the guy who passed me in his car is the guy who hit me. I'm just reliving my memories. Like I talked about. Kind of like a Rot, the Silent Hill fan film. Where you're reliving like the last 10 seconds of this guy's life as he bleeds out after a car accident, but it's like a fever dream. He doesn't realize that he's dying or what happened. That's scary, man. That's scary shit. It's also why dementia is scary. Anything where you're just not really sure of what's real, and there's just innumerable possible hell. Oh, no. At least he's upset about it. I guess that makes the sexy lady death, like the Grim Reaper, enticing me to accept my demise. That's... I want to be on that train. Look at how nice and cozy it is in there. Hey, baby. Never mind. I'm okay outside. I don't want to be on the train. That's nice. Look, listen, I'm tired. I just got done flipping burgers all day. Am I supposed to dodge her? Not yet. Oh, she crawling. Oh, Lord, she crawling. Can we talk about this? You seem really fixated on violence. I don't think violence ever solved anything. I believe we can resolve our differences peacefully. That I might marry the comeliest maidens of your hell world, and that in time, after intermarrying for a few generations, our differences will be forgotten. So I should home. It's upside down, that's so you know it's truly fucked up. It looks like this business has never been opened. It's all shuttered now. It's really accurate to riding a bike too, at least the way I do it. Cool rendering behind my taskbar, by the way. Good job. bike is gone. Fat bottom girls, they make the rockin' world go round. Bicycle, 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 I want to ride my bicycle. Bicycle, bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. Up your ass. You know what I found out about just yesterday? The existence of an entire animated series I had never heard of until now, called Forget About It. It was like a Berenstain Bears moment where I thought I had wandered into an alternate universe with a show that just sprang into existence, complete with a false history, 2 seconds ago. You ever seen Forget About It? It's like family. It's like if they took a Family Guy section where Peter was in the mob, but then they stretched it out into an entire show. It's just Mafia Family Guy with Italian stereotypes. Uh-oh. I don't think I want any part of that. At least this one just wants to eat me. My pooper's probably safe. Yeah, I'd like to see you try to follow me across that. I think I lost him. I'm getting tired of this. Listen, Spoopermans, I ain't got all night. I need to work tomorrow. I need to wash my uniform and dry it. So if you're gonna pop out, quit it with the slow burn. This is just tantric spooperton. I ain't go for that tantric shit. Just pop out already. Just come at me, bro. This seems like a miserable existence if your only life was commuting to and from your burger job on a bicycle. Then again, when I started working at my first job, which was fast food, I didn't even have a bike, I don't think. I walked. When I made $90 in a month because I didn't get any good hours, I was like, you know what, this is dildos. This was not worth giving up all that time. I think I'd rather just be homeless. And have people bring me free food and live in a tent. I made it to the tunnel this time. Don't be on a bike. Well, I'm on a bike. It's too bad. A little late for that. I wish you told me sooner. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want any part of that. Oh, nope. It's got a kind of a beat, though. Dun, 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 doodle-doo, doodle-doo. The system is down. The system is down. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, the controller broke. That was a really bad time for the controller to lose connection. I wish that the controller had not disconnected right then. It sometimes chooses the worst, most inopportune times for that. Note to self, don't ever use wireless controllers for any kind of life-critical application. System is down. System is down. The system is down. System. This is just turning into Crash Bandicoot. So you can run into him. Oh, I just realized we're eventually going to get to Cairo. I'm looking forward to Cairo. I could play that over and over. Tunilla. Oh, we got grabby hands. I always wondered, when a hand comes out of the wall like that, what happens if you just unzip your fly and put your boner into it? Does it, like, get all creeped out and withdraw back into the wall? Like, something has to happen. It's got your... Does it jack you off? Does it try to pull your penis off? Or does, like, a face come out of the wall, too, and it's like, come on, dude. Don't make me lecture you about consent. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean you can... Oh. Not yet, right? Not yet? Oh. Alright, we're through the looking glass now. Too late. The burglar was always too late. Pretty sick bike track, though, honestly. Even if we're... Is this meat? Would you say this qualifies as floor meat? I need an interactive floor meat counter on my channel, I feel. That's a missing feature besides cat cam. You gotta have wall meat, floor meat, and ceiling meat counters. Oh, we're gonna do a sick jump. Get ready for BMX tricks. Oh man, come on. The exit was right there. Come on, bro. Really? Is this because I put my dick in your hand back in the tunnel? Oh no. She was never the bad guy. You do not belong. This is a lawful evil. It's gonna let me go, I think. Into a spinny gif. That's where I wind up. Here in my car, I feel safest of all. No longer a headed bicyclist. As I thought, I'm that guy. nice meal. I was always going to. Not just because you said so. I want to say that was pretty good. I thought that was cool. This is another one of those games that I rage quit. I never beat this. I got really far.
1348, the year that the Black Death ravaged the English countryside. The city of Cold Bay was experiencing the worst of the outbreaks. The most infected zone of the city was the Exeter District. It was said that there wasn't a single household that had at least one victim. The pestilence was so severe that doctors from surrounding lands were called in to help contain the situation. And even with the extra assistance, disease continued to spread rapidly. Farmers, merchants, peasants, all were succumbing to the illness. The infection began spreading outside the Exeter District, infecting even priests and nobles. Therefore, Lord Blackburn was advised to make a decision to quarantine and abandon the Exeter District, including its inhabitants. His advisors suggested that it may be the only way to slow the spread. Doctors foolishly assumed they would be allowed out of the district, and their efforts could be needed elsewhere. Surely, they thought, the Lord would want other patients treated. But the orders were clear. Not a single person was to be allowed out of the Exeter District, not even the good doctors. These
What about the bad doctors?
were accused of worsening conditions, allowing them out may cause further damage. The doctors argued, trying to force their way out. It was a massacre. So while you hid, watching your fellow doctors die, the final order was then given. Burn the Exeter District to the ground, it and its inhabitants. Let no one escape.
So we're a doomed doctor with a sick-ass crow mask, by the way. Not all is lost. We look pretty on fleek, you might say. If this is 2013, anyway. Can I use the other controller for this? Does this support gamepad controls at all? This does not support gamepad controls. What the fuck? I can look around with it, but not move. I guess I have to make do with the mouse and keyboard for now. I remember making it pretty far in this. I remember solving a lot of the puzzles. I see over now. Stay up there, you fucking thing. Great! Stop it. Can't do that. What's with the ground? Is this parallax mapping, or is that just... No, it's just like a PNG. So yeah, Declan Cav. We need to bring him into our fold. Kill me. I didn't even want to be here. It's for the best. Think about all the suffering I avoided. I think I'm going to commit to finishing this one this time, because the Onanist is another one that haunted me for a long time, until I finally finished it. It really bothered me that it took me so long, so I don't want to pussy out of this one again. There you go. Fuck you, stay there. How injured am I? I have an axe wound. I don't just mean I'm a woman either. Drop the key. You don't have an inventory in this game, by the way. I remember now. You have to manually carry stuff in front of you. I got rid of one of them. Now I remember there being a fucking trick to this. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think you need a lever for the trapdoor. Lever for the trapdoor. Potatoes. Potatoes, precious. What's taters, eh? Well, you see, Gollum, you can stick them deep into your own asshole for unparalleled pleasure. Nothing? Wait, that can't be. Nothing back here, really? This is like bargain bin pathologic. It really feels like someone played pathologic and was like, I want to make that, but the only difference is it's made by me. Pathologic, but made by me. Fuck you. Give me the old run around, the old rigmarole, the old rinky dinky do. You know the one I mean. From the legends of old. So we gotta find a lever. I know this is also where we find one of the keys. We interact with the pigs somehow. Oh fuck, he's gonna fuck me. Don't you fuck me. Don't you fuck me. Don't you fuck me. I said don't you fuck me. Don't you what I just say? I had one request. It was a simple ask. It was not too big of a deal. Oh shit. Not that way. Where'd I drop the key? Where'd I drop it? Where'd I drop the key? Can I crouch out of it? I can't crouch. No, I gotta quit. Unbelievable. Let's try that again. So it turns out you can get stuck on the guards. I'm gonna BRB while I wait for this to load. I'm gonna piss. Let's give this another shot. It really sucks that it's so badly made that you can soft lock like that. Then again, what was I expecting? Did I expect that this would have been play tested? How much did I pay for this? Nothing. My expectations should be 0 for that reason. No. Nope, it already killed me. That was quick. Doesn't really give you any save points. If you die, you start completely over. Then again, it shouldn't be that hard. You get 3 keys. I'm stuck behind the barrel. There we go. There doesn't seem to be any reliable stealth mechanic. There's no real way to hide reliably. Oh fuck, come on, give me some alone time with the fucking key so I can pick it up. Oh god, shit. I can't get out of the bucket. It's stuck in the bucket. What the fuck is this game? Monkeys made this. I feel like I'm being unfair. Half a pig here. A lot of shit. I guess when you farm pigs as your primary food source, a side effect is a lot of poop, and that means a lot of disease. Everybody had to eat meat all the time for every meal. And again, I guess the nutritional options weren't great at that time. Oh fuck, I can't do anything but wait for him to kill me. Ah, fuck you, you ass fucking shit dicker. He dicks shit asses. That's what he does. That's what an ass fucking shit dicker does. Also fucking asses, but that's obvious. Oh fuck, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. Are there 2 of them? Is he gonna come around this to head me off here? I still need to get that fucking key out of that bucket. Can I open this? This is just medieval Half-Life, where all the soldiers want to kill the scientists. Except I'm a doctor in the Middle Ages. I could as a pig. If there was just a fucking inventory system, this game would be 1,000 times easier. Also, if you didn't hold keys a yard in front of your face. It really makes it hard to navigate without getting the key snagged on stuff. I don't know where I'm going. I just need to get away. I want to get away. I want to get away. Here we go. So my business here is concluded. I believe I need to fetch the key from the bucket now? If they'll let me. You fucking shitheads. You shithead, just let me get my key. Let me get the key. How do I get the key? There we go. Where'd the key go? Where did the key go? Well, there's nothing I can do here except die. Uh. Where's the key? Where did the key go? Did the same thing happen again? Did the key fall on the ground somewhere? It's not in the well. The fucking same thing happened again. The key's on the ground somewhere and it's gray on gray. So I can't see it. This fucking game. This fucking game. I guess I'll try to find the other one. I really should start over again though, because I can't really do anything. I see why I quit this now, but I really don't want to quit it. I may have to. I'm running out of time. I dropped it. I don't see it anywhere. I guess we're starting over again. This might be one I quit for good reasons. If you drop the key, there's just nothing you can do. And you can't not drop the key if they hit you. That's cool. I don't care. I know how to get 2 of the 3 keys. I don't know how to get the 3rd one. I just don't know how to hold on to them and get past the guards. I understand I'm supposed to be stealthy, but there aren't really good stealth mechanics. If I duck, will that make me quieter? Go the fuck away. Stop making me drop. Stop making me drop it. Stop making me drop it. Realistically, I would not have dropped it. I don't care if dudes are swinging at me with axes. I can hold on to a fucking wheel. I just want to see the ending, for God's sake. Where'd I put the wheel this time? Here we go. So you heal really quickly. You can let them hit you as long as it's not too many times, and then you just auto regen health. That's fine. That makes no sense, but I don't care. I guess I'm a doctor. Doctors have super healing powers in this. Whatever. I'm not gonna question it. I just need to not drop anything. Which is, again, why a fucking inventory system would have been the least you could do. It's so easy to drop these. I didn't drop it that time. Cool. I dropped it again. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. 2 of them are gone. Okay, cool. Now forget where you're supposed to get the lever for this. I don't think I think I don't know where you get the lever for the There's no walkthrough for this, it's too obscure. Oh, cool infinite ground plane outside. I have a dim recollection of the lever being... Cat, could you not? So you're gonna ruin my monitor. No, don't! That's my drink! Do not push that off the edge. You fucking creature. That is my drink. Do not tip that over. I find someone to adopt you if you tip that over. Not really. I need you not to spill my drink on my computer, though. I really badly need you not to do that. She loves to stretch out and push things with her paws off the table. This does nothing. Looks like it does something, it does nothing. I remember these being critical somehow. I don't remember, though. Ancient MMO people, huh? Exactly one of them. I went from 3 to 4. Still, you're welcome to stick around and watch me bumble. I'm a bumbler. Could you not... You fucking... Why? Don't come this way. Don't come this way. You wanna fuck my ass, big boy? You wanna fuck my ass? Not if I fuck it first. It's not back there. Can't open this. I don't know what that sign means. Now, this is not where it is. I want to say it's back where the butcher knife was. That there's like a hole in the ground that you look into, and that there's a lever there. It'd be weird to have 2 items in the same place, though, wouldn't it? It'd be a little bit too convenient. Oh, look at it! Look, he's glitched. Not too glitched. Not too glitched to fuck me up. He's still there. That's because the thing keeps opening. Don't see anything there. I don't see anything here. Nothing here. Nothing here. This is where the butcher knife was. Wonder who lives in this little tiny cook shed. Ya, ye medieval cook shed of yon cuck squire. Oh, she doesn't want to be on there anymore. She'll come back. She always comes calling back. Is it up on the roof? I don't see it. Everything functions. It renders in ultra-wide natively. The cutscenes are not made for ultra-wide, though. They're made for 16:9. Uh-oh. Oh, he's coming to fuck me. I don't know, man. I think this is where I got stuck last time, too. I got 2 out of 3 keys, and then I just couldn't figure out where the lever was. Oh, shit. No, come on, leave me alone. Why? What did I do? Just because you have orders to kill all the doctors in city limits? Who's to say I'm a doctor? I could just be a jaunty fellow passing through on other business. You don't know. You don't know that. Oh, well, that one's supposed to have... Rusted and slightly wet. That's the one I found in the well. Caked with mud. That was the pig pen key. The other one is smells of death in a wooden prison. I want to say that's where we should expect to find can we use this lever? Why can't we just use anything as a lever? Like the stool leg. Usually, the solution to each puzzle is local to the area you find the puzzle in, right? The other 2 times, the solution was not far away. In the well puzzle, the wheel for... Cat, could you not? You fucking monkey. Let me see. Let me see the game. Get down. Let me see the game. Let me see the game. So the question arises. Is the lever in this same room somewhere? Good atmosphere, good ambiance. I would expect it to be down here. Or... Oh, this opens. This feels like it opens. Or is that locked until I get the lever? This is supposed to open up somehow. I ain't fucking have a clue. It's got to be nearby, though. Let's not give up on this. I gave up once before and I regretted it. The executioner never lets it out of his sight or reach. So it's near where the executioner is. Did I kill the guards? Executioner never lets it out of sight. Reach, which means it's got to be around here somewhere. I just saw him a flashlight. I'm missing something really obvious. I just don't know what it is. Not potatoes. I can walk straight through this. That's fine. That's fine. Why not? Not the stool. Not that would be ridiculous if you could walk through the stool. So of course that has clipping. Of course there's a bounding box on the stool, but not the potatoes. What, you think we got budget for a bounding box on the potatoes? I wonder if you can kill them with the boxes, though. Let's think about this. Executioner. Executioner. Where would the executioner live? I don't think it's in a different part of the map. You know where the executioner lives? Go away, go away, go away. I can't fucking go anywhere because there are dudes all over the place. Oh, he's got a lever on him. He's got a lever on his person. I just have to sneak up on him. Haha, fucker. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm solving your puzzle. All I did was steal from you. Leave me alone, you goddamn... Leave me alone. Are you gonna go away? Or are you gonna come at me? He's back on his route, okay. That's what I wanted to see. That doesn't even work, the lever. It's not like it's like a key. See, it just unlocks the door. Oh fuck, I made it through. You guys stay there. You stay in there. That's where you live. That's not the end of the game? How's that not the end of the game? This is the furthest I've ever been. Crowbar should do the trick. I don't think I've ever made it this far before. I knew that having people watching me, though, would put the pressure on me that I needed. If only I had people watching me my whole life, I would have been driven by fear of embarrassment to succeed. The healthiest of all motivations. I gotta hand it to shame. Oh, you fucking shit! Don't come this way. Why would you come this way? Don't you come this way neither. God damn, would you leave me alone? Seriously. For fuck's sake, please let this be the end. Oh, I think I made it. Out of the disease-infested town into the equally disease-infested sewer, where all the poop from the townspeople go. Surely this is the best plan. I still feel catharsis. I feel a sense of accomplishment from finally beating this after leaving it unbeaten. Imagine if I were on my deathbed at age 90, still thinking about this game. I would never be able to forgive myself. Also, I don't want to quit games when I'm streaming these specifically to upload them as VODs. I don't think it'd be very gratifying long play on my YouTube channel if I just quit every fucking game. So I'm not letting myself do that. There's more? There's more. Oh, cool. There's the giant rat that makes all the rules. Pause for laugh track. Oh, you can permanently lean. It's toggle. It's not hold to lean. It looks like I'd be able to fix that. Oh fuck! Oh no! Leave me alone. Oh, leave me alone. You can't get me. I'm the gingerbread man. What are these? There's 4 keys in this area of the game. No, 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 no! Oh, it's like a horrible, macabre Pac-Man. No! Leave me alone! I love rats. I don't hate rats. I don't hate rats. I don't hate rats. I don't hate rats. I actually really love rats. It's just not these ones. Not these specific rats. These specific rats could suck my dick. Not like in a furry way. this goes here, I think. Ah, I can't fucking get away from him when he starts biting me. I don't have any flashlight. What does it say? To find this, I escaped in Cathedral. They've closed off the gate. Oh, my love, Mark. Who knows what it could be used for? Maybe they're explosives. Okay, so I'm trying to build a bomb, basically. This is some really grody looking normal map. This doesn't look like a normal map. It looks like a weird psychedelic effect. This doesn't feel like somebody's first game, though. This feels like they had some experience with what they're doing. I don't know why it would be this shitty. Ah, fuck. Would you not do that? Where did the fuse go? Did I drop the fuse? I can't escape him. He's got me. Would you leave me alone, you fuckers? I need to put the fuse in the thing. He got me. Alright, better not start the whole game over. It doesn't, okay. I'm really noisy hopping around like this, aren't I? Hop! Hop! No, you don't get me. You fucker. You shit. Got one of the parts of the fucking Triforce. You know, the funniest end of One Piece is if the One Piece was like incomprehensible. It's like a plumbus. It's like, okay, what is that? You found the One Piece. Now what the fuck is it? And and that's just the ending. Nobody can figure out what it is or what it does. It really seems like the rats could get in here. Like this would not be an effective escape from the rats. Like these are probably tunnels the rats themselves use, and yet they're unable to enter. I'm not complaining. Necessarily. It's just that it seems like a oversight in the plot. Got the turd, or whatever this is. I don't think it can turn around. I think they're like robots, kind of. Once they're traveling in a particular direction, they can't 180. No, don't you fuck me. Ah, shit, I got two of them on me at once. This is the least fun it could possibly have been after the first part, which was already pretty frustrating. If I could just kill these fucking rats. Then again, the violence is not always the answer. I should learn how to resolve my problems without having to kill anybody. Oh, it's a dead end. Oh, fuck. Would you leave me alone? Leave me alone, rat. He eventually loses interest. Interesting. Good to know that. Back there was also the explosive barrel. Leave me alone. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. You fucking rat, I hate you. This has got to be it. I feel like a fool running around trying to escape rats, carrying giant barrels. There we go. Rats. We're rats. We're the rats. They do be throwing bodies down here. Kitty cat. Hello, that cat. Hello, little one. I may have fucking beat it. I never thought there was this much to it. This is a janky and unbalanced and not playtested game, but this is an honest-to-God game. It has, like, levels. And there's still more. I chose a good game to probably finish out the stream on. This would have been considered like a AAA game back around the time of like Quake or Hexen 2. There's actually a lot going on here. So far, it still has mostly the same formula. One level to the next. It's like Pac-Man, basically. Let's see Dark Delusion. Dark Delusion literally is just Spoopy Pac-Man. With a fucking titty monster, gothic mommy GF main character who introduces the stages to you. I was just baptized by the priest, so when I die soon, God can watch over me. I just gotta allow bad things to happen to good people. It's funny, is why. Idiot. Obviously. It can't be this easy. It's this easy. Dare I believe the evidence of my own senses? I really expect the worst. Oh, shit. What was that? Was that a cat or one of those giant rats again? Oh, there's zombies now. There's zombies now. Cool. Cool. That's gonna be really helpful. Especially with these N64 textures and World of Warcraft ass fucking level geometry. Why don't the zombies kill the guards, by the way? Are the guards also undead? These are the real questions we gotta ask ourselves. Nothing back here. Anything on the chairs? I should guess I should say the pews. Pew, pew, pew. Anything in the podiums? No. In the erectory? Nothing here. Escape upwards. What if I could, you son of a bitch? You need a key to do that. Why would they be hanging out here so casually with zombies wandering around? Why are the zombies not attacking them? I've got so many questions forever to go unanswered. Ah, cat! Ah! Why? Why is he standing sideways in front of the monitor? I can't see anything. It hurts when you climb me. She climbed over my shoulder to get here, and then she jumped off with her claws digging into my skin. Why? Why? I am cat. Refuses to elaborate. Oh shit, well I'm fucked. I can't see anything, cat. You create so many problems for me, and I'm convinced you do it on purpose. I don't see anything. Is this it? Is this... Am I meant to go through here? I am. Got a secret Jesus safe. Aha, here we go. It's where they keep their ill-begotten booty. Where'd the key go? That's so easy to drop those. Would it have killed you to put in an inventory system? Instead of it being like Atari 2600 Adventure, where you just hold everything out in front of you. Well, there's fleas inside now. I just had one on my arm. I have to spray again. You know why they had the beaks on the mask like that? Because there were herbs. Medicinal herbs they put in the beak to filter the air you breathed through before it got to your lungs. This turned out to be a pretty good game once you got past the jank. The Isabel jank. Yeah, I'm noticing that. I thought I killed them all. I guess I didn't get the eggs. They were gone for a while. Well, I fucking beat it. I feel proud of myself. I really, when I last played this and I gave up, I let feel like I let you all down. I let myself down whenever I don't finish one of these. I want to get that good feeling of catharsis, seeing through to the end, pushing through the nightmare, and then coming out on the other side of the hurricane. I finally have done it. I don't have to go to my deathbed one day always wondering what the ending of this game looked like. Still, for all these people, this is kind of a shit game. I wonder if it's a student project. It was Triangle Opportunity was the name of that story. 1 and 2. I didn't know you read that. Wenedal George. I also haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? Don't be a stranger. You know it's always good times and cozy times on the Handad Show. And now we got cat cam. What more could you possibly ask for? We got cat cam. You ever wonder how my cat is loafing? What precise positions he's loafing in now? Now you know. Never have to wonder again. Now the more you're here, I want to complain. Because I need a captive audience to complain too. I had a shitter of a day. I had a diarrhea dog shit day today. Fucking everything went wrong. Nothing went right. Like I told Zulu earlier, usually I'm the one who my dad calls to come rescue him because his car has a bad battery that he doesn't want to replace. And I have to jump him. I was the one who had that problem today. I think because I damaged my battery by letting it drain down to 0 accidentally once or twice. And never fully recovered from that. So sometimes when it gets really cold out, the car will just start behaving erratically and then it won't turn on. Because first, I don't know why. Don't look at me. GM's engineers thought it was a good idea to make every system in the Volt reliant on the 12-volt lead-acid battery, the starter battery, not having them all powered by the traction battery for reasons not understood by me or anyone else. So if your 12-volt battery goes bad, your car starts to act up, and then it just won't start. Thank God they put in a way for you to open it using a physical key if that happens. But basically, I was out driving, and I turned my car off, went in and got my hair cut. When I came out, it wouldn't start again. So I called my dad, who lives nearby, and said, I need you to come jump me, or I need you to bring the battery jumper thing. It's like a battery suitcase with alligator clamps it's portable. And he said, okay. But then it didn't happen that easily. Nothing's easy in this world. I had to wait an hour for him to notice my text message because he wasn't answering my calls. He doesn't really check his text messages but once a year, or once a week, once a month. He doesn't really pay attention to his phone. So I call him. I wait an hour until he fucking realizes I've called him a bunch of times. Then he gets back to me, during which time I'm just stuck where I am. He gets back to me and says, alright, I'll bring you the battery jumper from the garage. So I sit there waiting, and eventually I start to wonder if he died or something, because it's been a long time and I haven't heard from him. And I call him again, and he says, well, here, funny thing happened. I got halfway to you, and realized one of my tires was flat. And so he asks me to bring him an air pump because his electric pump isn't working for some reason. So he asked me to get on foot to hoof it, to walk to him, because I'm about a mile away from him. So I walk a mile, and he doesn't tell me that before I get there that it's pointless to bring the pump because there's a bigger hole in this tire than can be fixed by a patching kit that he has. So the pump was pointless. He just didn't think to stop me from walking the rest of the way. But since I'm there anyway, I leave the pump with him. I take the jumper out of his back seat, and then I walk it this heavy ass lead acid battery thing another mile. I got my exercise in today. I got my steps in. Let me tell you, I got my steps in today. I walk all the way back to my car, jump my car. It starts fine. Drive it and fucking park it and plug it in, And now I'm leaving it running as I stream because even though it'll probably waste some battery or fuel or whatever, I need to charge that 12 volts as much as it will because I got to get it to Les Schwab, I think, and have them test my battery. And if it's as damaged as I think it is, then I'm going to need a new one after like a year or two of owning this battery just because I don't know what I did. Actually, yes, I do. The first time I accidentally bumped the off-on switch to my inverter. And inverters suck down the power even if they're not powering anything. So I turned on my inverter. I didn't realize it. It drained my battery down to 0. I charged it up and it seemed to work fine. It happened again though when I left a another thingy plugged into it. I forget what it was. It's like a meter or something I left plugged into it. It was drawing power without my knowledge. It drained the battery down to 0. I think those 2 times damaged it enough that I'm just going to need a new one. And a new volt battery is about $200, and I don't have $200. Because my Patreon has sagged to very little money. And I can't seem to get EBT for the life of me. I've requested my card twice now. I don't have money for that, Samantha Roney. I'm down to almost nothing. I'm down to about $450 a month, which just exactly covers my bills and some food.
Hershey? Hey, can I borrow your chemistry book? I'll give it back. Oh, wait! Can I at least borrow your notes? Okay, I get it, you're busy. Oh, wait, hold on, Hoshi.
Hoshi?
Ooh, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but your makeup is a little messy.
Shut up, bitch!
Are you alright?
I'm having trouble. I'm in a downward spiral where everything's breaking down.
Hoshi?
I don't know how to reverse my fortunes either. Yes, why? Kanpeki. The legend of Kanpeki. Although for you it's just Anpek, because it cuts off the edges of the screen. Anpek.
How could I make a mistake like this? Oh, Hoshi, your mascara is smudging. She thinks she's so cute. Like she knows my makeup alone is worth a whole month's pay. As if.
I hate this
I
bitch.
can't even imagine her life. Wearing cheap products, ignoring each season's trends, mediocre grades, being lazy after school, wasting the weekends with some boy toy. Can someone really live like that? Maybe ignorance really is bliss.
I'm gonna kill her.
Class can wait. This mascara just came out 3 days ago. It has to be perfect. Shiraki-sensei understands that anyone with my marks can't show up with smudged makeup.
Wow, I hit her. WS to move forward or backward. Okay, so Steam controller will not work for this. Will Xbone controller work for this? No, I'm not sure if I can get this started tonight. Look at that walk, Jesus. Those hips don't lie. I can't turn her. I can't make her turn. Oh, mouse turns. What the fuck? What is this control scheme? The mouse turns your character. It's like driving a dump truck, which I guess in a sense I am. Got a run cycle too. So it's got stationary cameras. It's going for like a Resident Evil, but also Rule of Rose, I think, type of vibe. Better start thinking about next season's trends. Maybe buying this wasn't such a bad idea after all. We found a taser. That could come in handy. Gonna pass a note. I hate this. Let me... I hate this control scheme. Wow. I've used some pretty wonky control schemes before. I played a bunch of Silent Hills. None of them were ever this bad. It's not that it doesn't work exactly. It works. It's just... It's like fucking typing on Dvorak. That sounds delightful when it'll jorts. Maybe you're right, violent offender. That's a weird sentence to say out loud. I think maybe this is just one of the dark times I've been through before. Net massage. R to recharge the dynamo. I'm not doing very well, am I? I hate that. Well, there appears to be some manner of magical barrier. However, it's now 11:01. I don't really want to play this that badly. I think we're gonna have to treat this as a preview and save the rest of this for next time. Seems really intriguing. Seems well made. In fact, I'd be shocked if this wasn't a full game on Steam by now. Ken Pecky. 2003? What do you mean? What do you mean 2003? That doesn't seem right. Let's check this to see if how it's progressed. Why would a game from 2003 be on... That's got to be just for style points. Rural hometown, abandoned streets, portals. Looks like this has been updated. We'll play this next time, though. For sure. Is it available on Steam yet or not? Let's check on Steam to see if it's come out yet. I streamed this last in like 2018. Yep, no, it's just a demo. So there's nothing new to get here except for the updated demo. Let's update this for next time. Looks like there's more content than I've ever seen. This is what we'll be playing first thing right away next stream, which is going to be on Monday. So get at me then. Same ham time, same ham channel. That's 7 o'clock p.m. West Coast time to 11 o'clock p.m. This is Hamdad signing off and returning you to your regularly scheduled existential despair. And eventually back to the mouse show. I'm still drilling the holes for the cables. More on that later.